Hi everyone, this is Peter. Today I'm very happy to give you a review on the new camera which is from IBC last Saturday, which is the PXW-FS5. So you will see first, okay, the outlook. The FS5 is actually much smaller and also compact. And I think this size is good for example, like the drone gimbal, and also if you are girls, and then if you want to find a compact, lightweight camcorder, this will give you a good choice. And then the other thing is, other than the body, the handle, the grips can actually detach, which you can actually make this camera become a very compact unit. And the other thing is, okay, the handle. The handle now, okay, they have redesigned the handle release button from in the top, which is you can using one hand and then to release this, and then you can turn really smoothly. And the other thing is they put on a function key next to the control key, so which is okay, I can actually push the functions, and then I can use the arrow buttons, and then to control all the things, for example like the iris, shutter, and also ISO all in one. So that means I really can using one hand to control everything into in this camera. And the other thing is, okay, they put on a few new features, for example like the variable ND. So what is a variable ND? This is actually a glass filters, and then they put on a layer of electronic stuff, and then which they can change the density of that layer, and then to give you different, like maybe a neutral density. So this is good for something, for example, like, okay, I have a shot from indoor area, one shot out to the outdoor area. So you see, okay, maybe for the normal situations, and then you must have to put on a different ND filter, and then when you put on, and then there would be a shot like, okay, put on the ND, which is actually quite obviously, and then maybe a lot of people would not accept it. For these situations, variable ND will help you, because they will be smoothly, and then will change the density of that filter, and then to give you a very smooth shots in between like the ND. So this is actually very good for a lot of outdoor situations. So I think, like, other than that, most of people will be concerned about, okay, is it can record 4K? Sure, it can record 4K QHD. And but they are record, because it's record onto an SD card, and then the record format is XAVC long GOP, which is the 420 8-bit 4K. So you'll find out, okay, 8-bit 4K and also 420, is it maybe the quality will be have a dramatic maybe different in between the XAVC Intra. If you have a chance to see my videos on the X70 with my two cats, and then you'll find out the image is actually superb. The only difference is, if you do need to do a lot of posts, for example like color grading and the effect on your image, and then you might need to concern to buy maybe to get a more low compressed format, which is XAVC Intra, or maybe put it onto an external recorder, which is get a low compressions for the 4K. But other than that, I think the XAVC long GOP is doing a good job. Okay, other than that, super slow motions, okay? Everyone is love about these functions. So the FS5 can do a super slow motion, which is they can even go to 960 frames per second. But the issue is they are very similar than the FS700, which is they have a buffer. So that means, okay, when you're doing the slow motions, then okay, they stop, and then they will have times to pump the files into the SD card. So that means it says you have to plan the shots when you do the slow motions. And also, if you do the 960 frames per second, it's actually heavily cropped. And then when you do HD, and then I think, okay, most obviously, and then the people will use the full HD slow motion, which is a 240 frames per second and also 120 frames per second. So but other than that, okay, the buffer for the 120 is 16 seconds, and also the 240 film is 8 seconds. So you have to concern about like how to plan your shots. But other than that, okay, for this camera, this size, these functions, it's actually very good. And then, okay, hopefully when they launch in November, I can have like maybe a more detailed review about like this camcorder. So if you want to know more about this camcorder, please visit ANS website.